Good morning, wet shavers, coffee lovers, and podcast listeners everywhere. It's Mark with GeorgeToon.com. It's time for another second cup. So grab a cup of coffee, kick back, relax, put in those earbuds, adjust that speaker volume, and let's talk some wet shaving and a few other things in podcast form. Just to bring you up to speed, Second Cup is a podcast that will give you some additional information that didn't make the Monday morning mailbag deadline. This might be something that is time sensitive. For instance, a sale that could be ending before the next 3MB airs, or a piece of late breaking information that viewers have passed along that is equally time sensitive, or something else regarding the wet shaving world that needs to be broadcast in a timely fashion. And we'll also have some time to chit chat and discuss some other things like coffee, movies, streaming shows, books, that sort of thing. So thanks for tuning in to Second Cup, and I hope you subscribe to the podcast, where you can also find episodes of the Monday Morning Mailbag in podcast form. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me. We'll get the show underway in just a moment. Thanks for joining me. Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the November 11th, 2024 episode of Second Cup. It's November already. I just can't wrap my head around the fact that 2024 is almost over. I mean, we're heading into, here in the States, we're heading into the Thanksgiving holidays, into Christmas. All the advertising is being rolled out for Black Friday sales, and we have some to share with you on today's show. Really is, it's amazing. Where did the time go? Where did this year go? Wow. Already November 11th. And of course, here in the United States, it's Veterans Day. So thank you to all the veterans out there for their service to the United States military services. Really do appreciate that. And across the pond in England, throughout the United Kingdom and the Commonwealth nations, it is Remembrance Day. And of course, Remembrance Day is observed on the 11th of November to recall the end of First World War hostilities. Hostilities ended at the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month of 1918 in accordance with the armistice signed by representatives of Germany and the Entente. That was between 5:12 and 5:20 that morning. At the 11th hour refers to the passing of the 11th hour, or 11 a.m. The First World War formally ended with the signing of the Treaty of Versailles on the 28th of June, 1919. So today is Remembrance Day, and I always try to wake up a little earlier. If you're up right now here in the States, when this airs, let's see, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, you know what? It's going to be, maybe I'll put this up an hour earlier, because it's 6 a.m., 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 6 at, I think it's at 11:11. They do a moment of silence. And it's usually carried on the BBC and Sky News and that sort of thing. And I always try to tune that in. It's a very, very solemn event, and really, really very heartfelt and sincere from all the people there in the United Kingdom and throughout the Commonwealth. So I always like to try to tune that in. So hopefully you're listening to this. I'm going to try to I'm going to have to remember to schedule this earlier, like say 6 o'clock. So you have that. If you're in the States, on the Eastern time zone is what I'm saying, you'll have that extra time to get up there and watch those ceremonies, because they are quite moving. So just wanted to point out again, Veterans Day and Remembrance Day today. And also a big thank you to all the viewers and listeners out there and everyone throughout the entire wet shaving community for the very kind words and thoughts and comments and prayers extended regarding Mark Bagwell, his wife Patricia, and his entire family. Mark Bagwell passed away on November 1st, and just want to thank everyone for commenting on the Monday morning mailbag. We shared some comments this morning, and just really want to say thank you to everyone. And I know that if those comments and words find their way to Patricia and the Bagwell family, they will be very, very thankful, very, very moved. So thanks to everyone out there in the wet shaving community. Once again, demonstrating what a wonderful, thoughtful community the wet shaving community is. Just really, really wonderful, wonderful folks out there. So my coffee this morning is McDaniel's coffee. This is their house blend. I got a bag of it right here, and it is a 12-ounce bag. This comes from Save-A-Lot. And if you have a Save-A-Lot in your neck of the woods, check it out. I think it's about $5 a bag. Very affordable, makes 90 cups. And I've got a cup of it this morning. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. I'm using my National Cartoonist Society mug. Hang on. I'm going to get a sip. Hang on. Yeah, that's not a bad cup of coffee. That's pretty darn good, considering it's a very affordable, budget-priced coffee. And it is really, really very good. Well, that's what Save-A-Lot is known for. They're known for affordable food products and beverages and that sort of thing. And here's one right here, McDaniel's Coffee. This is their house brand. It's the house blend, 100% premium Arabica coffee. Makes 90 cups. It's a medium roast. It's 12 ounces for about $5.50, something like that. I don't have the receipt in front of me, but I bought it recently. I think I used this last week too. It's pretty darn good. So this is available at your local Save-A-Lot if you have one in your neighborhood. So great to be with you this morning. Got a really, really terrific show. We're going to update you on some Veterans Day sales and some Black Friday sales and things that have come across the keyboard that came in after we wrapped up and put the Monday morning mailbag to bed, so to speak. I kind of wrapped that up, Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, get that all edited, and then inevitably we start getting email alerts and other messages from viewers pointing out and finding different sales and different releases for wet shaving gear products, that sort of thing. So that's why we created Second Cup. So we have another venue to alert you to something before that sale ends. And we have at least one or two here regarding Veterans Day sales, which are only going to be valid today on November 11th. They'll probably be ending at midnight. We'll get into the details regarding that. But all in all, a really, really nice Second Cup lined up for you. So again, I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me. Thanks so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. We'll get the show underway in just a moment, but first, let's pay a few bills. Well, we're going to kick the show off with something from viewer Rodney Ripplinger. Rodney, thanks very much for the heads up on this. Really do appreciate it. Oh, wait a minute. Before I go any further, I wanted to mention in the opening of the show, I usually wrap up by saying, let's pay a few bills and then we'll get the show underway, that sort of thing. And I'm just putting that in there because at some point, the podcast will be eligible for ads. And I'm only going to drop in one ad along the way. And these are ads that are usually read by the host, which is me. And they were allowing me to do this early on when the podcast first started. But I think they moved the goalposts and the requirements for that. And I don't have the listenership that makes it eligible. But I just keep putting that in by force of habit for when it automatically kicks in so that it's there. So I do apologize if you're waiting for an ad. And some of the ads are very, very informative. So I do apologize if you're waiting for an ad and it doesn't it doesn't transpire. But hopefully, as the podcast grows and it gets shared and the audience grows, it'll become eligible for those ads. So just dropping it in just to be on the safe side. So I just wanted to bring you up to speed on that. Now, from Rodney Ripplinger, he gave us a heads up on a sale at Sudsy Soapery, pumpkin spice shaving soap and others. Super creamed triple butter shaving soap, pumpkin spice. Now, I'm looking at their product page. If you have never used their super creamed triple butter shaving soap, you've got to try this. We have reviewed it on the channel. I think it was another scent. It might have been their bay rum scent, variation of bay and citrus. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look at my the shave soaps from the Sudsy Soapery because they very kindly sent a nice selection of shave soaps and splashes to the channel a couple of years ago, I think it was, year and a half ago, something like that. Very, very supportive, which is why we always feature their logo in the closing of the Monday Morning Mailbag and our various reviews that we do, because I'm very, very grateful to them for their support. But their super creamed triple butter shaving soap is marvelous. And the pumpkin spice is on sale right now. Super creamed triple butter shaving soap pumpkin spice. For a limited time only, the fall favorite pumpkin spice is available in our triple butter super creamed shave soap, like a pumpkin pie with all the rich undertones of clove, nutmeg, and cinnamon, topped with piles of whipped cream. Order yours today. It's regularly $17.69, on sale $13.27. Now, if you are a fan of pumpkin spiced shave soaps, I know we talked about Atomic Pumpkin, which is fantastic from Phoenix Shaving. Thanks again to Bill Murphy for sending that one along. That's a marvelous, marvelous scent. But, it is, as we start rolling into Thanksgiving, from Halloween to Thanksgiving and into the holiday season, pumpkin and pumpkin pie features very, very, very much in our holiday festivities. So you might want to try this one out. We all love the pumpkin scent and the variations that we have in the wet shaving world. And this is another one that is available from the Sudsy Soapery right now. They're pumpkin spice. $13.27. That's a really, really nice price point. And it is super creamed triple butter. Again, if you've never tried that, you've got to give that a try. I really, really love the the way it builds a lather. Really nice. 5.5 ounces. That's what you're going to get. So that is a great price for almost 6 ounces of shaving soap. A real great holiday favorite scent, pumpkin spice, from the folks at Sudsy Soapery. So my thanks to Rodney Ripplinger for very kindly sending that along to the channel. We'll have the link below. Rodney, thanks again very, very much. I just received this email alert from Phoenix Shaving, special 15% off Vector release, the world's first shave products for cold and allergy relief. It's an homage to VapoRub. And as they write, greetings, Shave Cadets. Today we are truly honored to participate in a heartfelt tribute to Jeannie, the beloved mother of Marcus Klinger from Barbershop Duet. Scent has a powerful way of transporting us through time, stirring memories we thought had faded, bringing us back to a place or a person we cherish. In our shaving journey, many of us are often reminded of our fathers or grandfathers and the timeless grooming rituals they passed down. But what about the women who shaped us? Our mothers, grandmothers, aunts, the ones whose love and presence are woven into our lives. When Marcus shared his story, it opened our eyes to something beautiful and poignant, that one of our scents could remind him of his mom. His story touched us deeply, and it's a reminder of the powerful role scent plays in connecting us to those we love. This one's for you, Jeannie. You raised a remarkable son with a love for tradition and a great eye for a good shave. Now, if possible, give your own mom a call or a hug for all of us. Now, what is Vector? Suffering from nasal congestion, stuffy nose, stuffy head, throat and bronchial irritation associated with allergies or a cold? Feeling so much under the weather you won't even stand for a shave? If so, we got you. Here it is, folks. Vector. That's right, folks. Finally, shaving products specifically crafted with this dire situation in mind. Vector cleans you up and clears you up fast. Here's the scent profile: camphor, eucalyptus, rosemary, and pine needle. How about that? Vector shave soap, aftershave splash, etc. An entire collection up there for those of us out there who have a stuffy nose or some congestion that we need to clear up. This is an homage to Vapor Rub. This will really wake you up and get you going in the morning and really clear out those sinuses, so to speak. Wow, that is absolutely fantastic. And this release is in memory of Jeannie Phillips, and it's 15% off from November 9th, which was yesterday, or no, Saturday, it was Saturday, that's right, from last Saturday to this Friday, the 15th. So it's on sale, 15% off from 11/9 to 11/15, November 9th to November 15th, 2024. So we'll have a link below for it. Vector from Phoenix Shaving. When you're a little bit under the weather, use this particular shave soap and other grooming products from its line and get feeling better fast, clear out that congestion, open up your sinuses. Yeah, an homage to Vapor Rub, and you know how good that is. Vector promises to do the very, very same thing with your morning shave. From Phoenix Shaving, Vector will have links below. This just came in from West Coast Shaving. Smooth Moves, 20% off in honor of Veterans Day. Honor the brave, groom with confidence. Veterans Day, 20% off. Smooth up and stand tall. Use the code JMD43. That's J like Jim, M like Mark, D like David. JMD43. JMD43. This promotion is valid until 11/11/24, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Not valid on sale items and cannot be combined with any other offers. Well, if you're looking at something at West Coast Shaving, well, today's the day to get it. You'll get 20% off in honor of Veterans Day. Again, Smooth Moves, 20% off in honor of Veterans Day from West Coast Shaving. Use the code JMD43. Well, as we mentioned earlier, today is Veterans Day here in the United States of America, and one of the producers of wet shaving gear, shave creams and bar soap and men's grooming products is Duke Cannon, and a portion of proceeds from the purchase of their products benefits U.S. veterans. And they sent out this email on Sunday, November 10th, and it reads, with Veterans Day just around the corner, we felt it appropriate to cede this space to the executive director of our Duke Cannon Veterans Fund, Sergeant Joshua R. Geis, that's spelled G-U-Y-S-E, I hope I pronounced that correctly, and let him dive into the positive impact the DCVF has made in 2024. And Sergeant Geis writes, to the good people in Duke Cannon country, we launched the Duke Cannon Veterans Fund to help facilitate a successful transition from military service to civilian life for veterans and their families. To achieve this, the fund supports organizations that offer housing, health care, mental health services, job training, social engagement, and educational opportunities for these individuals. This year, we've continued our $1 million commitment to the Gary Sinise Foundation, helping them build specially adapted mortgage-free smart homes for severely wounded veterans. We also continued our donation of $300,000 to the Magnus Veterans Foundation to help provide free health care to veterans and their families. And thanks to your support, we gave each of these worthy organizations an extra $25,000 above our original commitment. In the last 3 years, we granted $95,000 to Project Got Your Back to assist them in helping veterans and their families navigate community support programs. We ushered in a new partnership with a $75,000 commitment to the Veterans Resilience Project, which offers free therapy for veterans and their spouses who have experienced trauma. And we began another new partnership with a $75,000 commitment to Project Echelon, which coaches, mentors, and empowers veterans through physical activity and self-discovery. We've also supported veterans with product donations, smaller monetary contributions, and the volunteer work done by our Duke Cannon team. I'm not sharing this information to gain admiration, but because our packaging states, quote, A portion of proceeds benefits U.S. veterans, unquote, and that's something that means a lot to us. On a box of soap, those are just words, but in reality, it means homes, health care, improved relationships, well-being, and community for men and women who need it. Thank you for your continued support. Joshua R. Geis, Executive Director, Duke Cannon Veterans Fund. I wanted to share that with you this morning because next time you're in a big box store or you're online and you're looking for a shaving cream or some men's grooming products to use in your shave den, please consider Duke Cannon because, as they say right here, a portion of proceeds benefits U.S. veterans, and they're doing some very, very good work for all our U.S. veterans out there. Thank you to Duke Cannon and to Joshua R. Geis, Sergeant Joshua R. Geis, the Executive Director of the Duke Cannon Veterans Fund, a very, very worthy organization doing really, really good work for our U.S. veterans. Oh, one more thing about Duke Cannon and its products. Like their shaving cream a lot, but really, really love their ice-cold aftershave balm. Need to mention this one. Menthol to cool, shea butter to hydrate. It's alcohol-free. It has a light sandalwood scent. It will reduce redness, razor burn, bumps, and tightness. Got a bottle of it right here. This is wonderful stuff. As a matter of fact, I did a shower head shave this morning, and I use this right here. Post-shave. Boy, this is terrific stuff. Like it a lot. Again, Duke Cannon Aftershave Balm. Their ice-cold aftershave balm. Menthol to cool, shea butter to hydrate. It's alcohol-free, and it works a treat. We like this one a lot. So check out both their aftershave balm and, of course, their superior shaving cream. Check those out. They also have travel sizes available if you're traveling and you need to throw something in a DOP kit for easy transport. Check out the folks at Duke Cannon. Again, a portion of proceeds benefits U.S. veterans. Well, I received another email alert, and there is a Black Friday sale taking place right now at Supply. This is the makers of the Supply SE single edge injector razor that I absolutely love. That is my go-to for head shaves, and it is absolutely wonderful. Love this razor a lot. A viewer, I believe it was Greg from Virginia, very, very kindly sent it to the channel. Boy, my first use, I loved it. As a matter of fact, this is the razor that really helped me hone and refine my technique using an injector style razor. So much so that now when I use the vintage Schick razors, I get a better shave with those because of the Supply SE and its approach to the shave with this variation of the injector razor head. They've improved the injector razor head. In other words, they've done some things that have really, really refined it and made it even better. And one of the things that they've done is that fin guard that they have there in the razor head, their nick stop technology. It really does reduce nicks and cuts. And again, it's the one that I really favor for head shaves. I really, really like it a lot. So having said that, they have a wonderful Black Friday sale going on right now for their SE Starter Set Kit with gift box. The SE Starter Set with gift box. Everything needed for a smooth shave. An SE razor, shaving cream, brush, healing post-shave, and a free razor stand, all in a holiday gift box. Yeah, no, let me go over this again of what's included. You get an SE razor, which I absolutely love. You get an SE razor, healing post-shave, ultra lather shaving cream, a bonus holiday box. You get 8 razor blades, an 8-blade pack. You get a silver tip shave brush, and you get a free razor stand. That's a $29 value. You get to select one of 2 colors, either their classic matte or their matte black color. I happen to have the matte black color in my SE razor, like it a lot. I also happen to have the razor stand as well. I have that in the classic matte. So it's kind of a two-tone look in the shave den. I like it a lot. And the Ultra Lather Shaving Cream comes in a variety of scents. So you can get either sandalwood and cedar, white birch and sage, hinoki and amber, or black pepper and fir. So you have those 4 different scent selections for their Ultra Lather Shaving Cream. Now, you get all of this for $99. It's regularly $159. You get 37% off. $99. Again, once more, for $99, you get an SE razor, healing post shave, Ultra Lather Shaving Cream, your choice of scent, a bonus holiday box, 8 razor blades, 8 injector razor blades, a silver tip shave brush, and a free razor stand. Wow, what an absolutely fantastic starter set with the SE razor for you, or a perfect gift for the holiday season for the wet shaver in your life. We'll definitely have this link below from the folks that supply. An absolutely fantastic deal. They also have something else up there. Their clean shave set. Now, this is an electric trimmer. It's regularly $102. It's now $82. You save 20%. You get their supply trimmer, multi-purpose moisturizer, healing post-shave, and again, you get to choose your scent from, I believe, for the moisturizer and the post-shave from a variety of scents. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 9, 10. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, 9 different scents here. Citrus and basil, hinoki and amber, lavender and lemon, black pepper and fir, fragrance-free, bergamot and juniper, sandalwood and cedar, eucalyptus and mint, and white birch and sage. So you get to pick from that variety. If you know someone who prefers an electric trimmer, say for beard and grooming work, that sort of thing, this is a very good product that you should check out. Again, their clean shave set, $82, 20% off. It's regularly $102, and you get the supply trimmer, multi-purpose moisturizer, and healing post-shave. This is their Black Friday sale going on right now, but the big one that I really think is fantastic is the SE starter set with gift box. Perfect holiday gift for you or the wet shaver in your life. We'll have the links below. Well, here's another reminder regarding the Black Friday month sale taking place at Aylesworth Razors. Remember, all month long, you get 25% off their Altair brush. From November 11th to November 17th, you get 25% off their Apex aluminum razor. From November 18th to November 24th, you get 25% off their Copper Cont Plus razor. From November 25th to November 30th, you get 30% off their Apex stainless steel razor. And all month long, you get 15% off soaps and splashes. So that's the Black Friday month-long sale taking place right now at Aylesworth Razors. We'll have the link below. Now, before I get out of here, I want to recommend a movie and a book to you. And I don't know if I've ever recommended this before in the program, but this came about because I happened to be talking with a very good friend of mine, Bunny Host. Bunny is a member of the National Cartoonist Society, and she and her late husband, Bill Host, created the comic panel, The Lockhorns, which is spectacularly successful. It's worldwide, and you've probably read it yourself, and she's been a dear friend for many, many years. And we often talk on the phone, probably maybe once or twice a month, something like that. I always make a point to call and say hello and see how she's doing. And I have had the pleasure of attending many of her parties where she lives, and spending the weekend there at her house. And it was just a wonderful, wonderful time. And she's just a really, really grand and wonderful lady, and a very, very dear friend. And when we talk, we catch up with what's going on in our lives, and our discussions often veer into popular culture, books, recommending books back and forth, that sort of thing, and movies based on books. And our discussion happened to come around to The Princess Bride, this movie and book that I absolutely love. And this is the movie and book that I'm recommending this week, The Princess Bride. Now, let me give you a little bit of background on this, because the reason why I'm recommending this is because I mentioned it to Bunny because we were talking about authors and their literary devices and if they're too wordy in a book and that sort of thing. And that reminded me of the book, The Princess Bride, because the book is titled The Princess Bride, S. Morgenstern's classic tale of true love and high adventure, the good parts version. And the author, William Goldman, uses this literary device where he's seeking out the S. Morgenstern version of this classic tale from his father's European country, where all the boring parts have been edited out and nothing but the good parts are retained. And he wants to get this book for his grandson and read it to him. Now, the movie, in a similar fashion, uses the same kind of device where there is a young boy who is sick, and his grandfather comes over to read him the story, the book, The Princess Bride. And of course, the grandson, being a little 10-year-old boy, he's rather reluctant. I think he's 10. But being a young boy, he's rather reluctant. He would rather watch TV and play video games and that sort of thing. And his grandfather shows up to read him this story. And as the grandfather is reading him this story, the little boy becomes more and more enthralled and involved and excited about the story. And it's just a wonderful fairy tale with a modern twist to it. Just absolutely love this movie, and I absolutely love the book. Now, the movie was directed by Rob Reiner. It's from 1987. The screenplay is by William Goldman, who also wrote the screenplay to Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. And of course, he wrote the book, The Princess Bride, and wrote the screenplay based on his book. The movie stars Cary Elwes, Mandy Patinkin, Chris Sarandon, Christopher Guest, Wallace Shawn, Andre the Giant, Robin Wright, Peter Falk, and Billy Crystal. It is an absolutely wonderful movie. Let me just give you the beginning of the plot as Wikipedia describes it here. A grandfather reads a novel to his sick grandson, who initially dismisses the story. The book is about Buttercup, a young woman living on a farm in the fictional kingdom of Florin. Whenever she tells farmhand Wesley to do something, he always complies, saying, quote, "as you wish," unquote. The two fall in love, and Wesley leaves to seek his fortune overseas so they can marry. However, Wesley is presumed dead after his ship is attacked by the dread pirate Roberts. That's all I'm going to give you because it's absolutely a wonderful, wonderful movie. And it's definitely a favorite. And the book is even better than the movie. The movie's very, very good, but the book is even better because William Goldman gives you a lot of inside baseball into the inner workings of Hollywood. He kind of uses that as a backdrop. He kind of gives you a little ins and outs of the making of the movie The Princess Bride. I think the book I read after the movie was released has a little bit of an update to it, so to speak. And he also wrote a sequel to The Princess Bride, which I also have read, and I'm not going to spoil that for you. I'll let you seek that out and read it yourself after you read the book and watch the movie. So it really is terrific. It's from 1987. And in 2016, the film was selected by the Library of Congress for preservation in the United States National Film Registry as being culturally, historically, and aesthetically significant. I agree with that. It is an absolutely wonderful, wonderful movie. The Princess Bride from 1987, directed by Rob Reiner and starring Cary Elwes, Mandy Patinkin, Chris Sarandon, Christopher Guest, Wallace Shawn, Andre the Giant, Robin Wright, Peter Falk, and Billy Crystal. Give this movie a view if you've never seen it before. Read the book if you've never read it before. It really is wonderful. I recommended it to Bunny Host. And oh, by the way, Bunny, if you're listening to this, happy birthday. I know your birthday's coming up. We talked about that. And I have my birthday card all made up and ready to mail to Bunny. It's probably going to get there a little late. My apologies. But I hope you enjoy the birthday card. So a big birthday hello to my dear friend Bunny Host, co-creator of the Lockhorns with her late husband, Bill Host. They also created, they created the Lockhorns, What a Guy, Agatha Crumb, Howard Hughes, Bumper Snickers. My gosh, they had a whole bunch of features out there. And the Lockhorns is their best loved and most enduring. So a big happy birthday and hello to Bunny Host, recommending to her The Princess Bride, and to all of you, The Princess Bride from 1987. I hope you enjoy it. And that wraps up another Second Cup. Thanks so much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. I sure hope you enjoyed today's show. If you did, please share, please subscribe, and pass it along to a fellow wet shaver or friend. My thanks to everyone who commented and contributed to today's show, and I mean this sincerely. Without you, this microphone would be silent. If Second Cup or the Monday Morning Mailbag aren't showing up in your regular podcast feed, please drop me a line at mondaymailbag@gmail.com, and we'll try to get it all sorted out. So again, thank you all very much. I look forward to getting together with you again on these podcast airwaves. Until then, enjoy the day, enjoy your shave, and enjoy that Second Cup.